Hi, this is Ms. Dutchins, and I'm going to show you how to use the Bill of Rights activity, how to do it. So the first slide is just the instructions, so it's the video I'm making right now. If you're watching the video, then yeah, extra directions that you didn't get in the Google Meet. Okay, so for slide 2, it's a poster that you're going to use for this assignment. So it's really important that you take a look at it. It has all of the Bill of Rights, the first 10 amendments of the Bill of Rights on it, but it will give you the name of the amendment, which is just the number. It'll tell you like what it actually says, and then it'll tell you what it guarantees or what it protects you from. So for instance, with the Ninth Amendment, the enumeration of Constitution of the certain rights shall not be construed to deny or disparage others retained by the people. So what this guarantees? Protections of rights not specifically listed in the Constitution. So basically the reason this is here is just so if it's not listed in the Constitution, doesn't mean that you don't have that right. It just means it's not listed. So that is kind of giving you an idea of what it's going to do for each of these amendments. So what you're going to do for the actual assignment is you're going to read a situation. So I'm going to go ahead and lower this. Okay. You're going to read a situation, and then you're going to tell me what amendment they're talking about and why. So I'm going to read the first one, and I'm going to help you with this. So Jim was driving home one night after his basketball game when an officer pulled him over. The officer looked long and hard inside his car and then asked if Jim would open his trunk. Jim said, "Do you have a warrant?" And the officer said no. Because of this, Jim told the officer that he would feel more comfortable if he did not search his trunk. So basically, why did he have the right to tell the cop that? Because he didn't have a warrant. So because the officer didn't have a warrant, he couldn't search this person's car. What you go up to here is you go through all of these amendments and you'd see which one talks about protecting you from search and seizure. Well, I've done this for many years, so I'm going to go straight to the one that it's talking about. It's the Fourth Amendment. So the Fourth Amendment guards against searches and arrests and seizures of property without a warrant or probable cause. So basically the cops or FBI or things like that, they can't go just get into your stuff for no reason at all. They have to have a valid reason. So what amendment would he cite? He would cite the Fourth Amendment. Why? Because it guards against them being able to search his property without some kind of warrant or probable cause, meaning suspicion that you did it. All right, so that's what you're going to do for each of these is like the same thing. You're going to read what it says, and then you're going to tell me which amendment it is and why. Don't forget to put the why, because that gets you just as many points. This is, you have about like 10 scenarios. There is one that's going to repeat, so just FYI, if you're having trouble, like you want to check your answers, you can always check them before you turn it in and ask me. But other than that, you're pretty good on this. This assignment is a 2-day assignment, so if you don't understand it, what I would do is I'd finish the easy ones first, the ones you actually do understand, and then the following day during the Google Meet, come back to me with the questions you didn't understand, and we'll go over them. After that, you're going to go ahead and do your student notebook. You're going to do page 3 in your student notebook, and then you're just going to turn it in and mark as done in Google Classroom. So if you have any questions, just make sure to ask in the Google Meet or Remind or Google Classroom comments. But yeah, thanks for listening.